It's time for the news, Dan.
If you're tired of the same old news,
What more do you want?
I want the truth.
You're hearing it.
Strap yourselves in, folks.
never fear.
What's the dealio?
Part of life is learning to let things go.
We've got news moms can use.
What was that name again? I missed that.
News moms can use.
This is News Moms Can Use, and we at Channel Mom pick our news stories based on what we think moms want or need to hear. I'm happy to tell you that we are one of the few people that do this. Actually, that's not necessarily a happy thing, but a lot of other news entities, as we say in many shows, want to sell you the soap and the commercials, but they don't care much what they give you in the content. We really work to find stories that are going to interest you. Big news for moms. Researchers have discovered that American kids are now much more likely to suffer from a certain health problem than kids born in other countries.
Can we guess?
Go ahead.
Arthritis.
Steph, do you have any guesses? No guesses? She's shaking her. Of course, she's cheating now. She's looking at my script.
Yeah, actually, I'm not reading that. I don't know. No guesses.
Health Day News reports that U.S.-born children are more likely to have all kinds of serious allergy issues, including asthma, hay fever, eczema, and other types. In fact, children born in other nations who now live in the U.S. are less likely to have allergies than kids who are born in the U.S. And the risk of certain allergies among foreign-born children, however, does increase after they lived here for 10 years.
What's your theory? Why?
Apparently, they're allergic to America.
That's not mine. I think it's antibacterial.
Here's the thing. I think I'm just kidding. But foreign-born kids, after they live here for 10 years, then they get allergies.
Then they get it. Yeah.
No, I think it has to do with our food supply and that we've got way too many chemicals and way too many pesticides and way too many antibacterial
Most countries have all that.
I disagree.
Pesticides.
I think Western culture has it. So I don't know if somebody born in England, I don't know who they're testing to see.
Oh, they have
Other
allergies.
Western culture.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but other cultures have antibacterial too. So I just think our food supply is all messed up because I'm an organic girl. I think that organic is the way to go. And even though I don't do it because I can't afford it, I do about half organic. All right, I have one other quick story I got to get to because I promised people some more big news for mothers about girls. If you haven't already noticed, they've confirmed it. According to a recent study, American girls now begin puberty at an earlier age compared to their mothers. It starts with I was like 16. I was a late bloomer, but it starts with the early development of breasts, followed by menstruation at about age 9 or 10. According to Dr. Charles Shubin, who's at Mercy Family Care. He's also at Johns Hopkins.
Again, is it just Americans?
Johns Hopkins, I should say.
Just American girls?
I don't know, but we could have a debate about that too. It's called early onset puberty. And, some people are saying it's the hormones in our milk. This doctor's saying he doesn't think so. He thinks it may actually have to do with the good health of our nation and the good nutrition. And again, I would disagree with that. Because, by the way, why do we have allergies?
Yeah.
If we're so healthful and nutritious.
Yeah. I wouldn't want to start my menstruation that early. That would be a bummer.
Yeah, I know. And I think you and I both are concerned for our daughters, even though we're not allowed to talk about that.
No, they don't want to talk about that.
They do not. Hey, you're listening to the Channel Mom Show. We've got our guest mom host, Steph Ritter. We'll make sure she gets a word in edgewise in the next half. Hey, check us out on channelmom.com. We've also got a podcast on iTunes. You can watch past shows. Something we all deal with that damages our health, could even be hurting you. How do you forgive people who have really hurt you? And events in your life that have really hurt you? The author of The Unburdened Heart with life-changing advice coming up next.